Hello everyone, I'm Vinny and today we're talking about the Strymon Capistan. Right, so I want to talk to you guys about a few features that most people don't talk about this pedal, because we all know it's got one of the best tape delay emulations out there. You can do subdivisions with it, you can do dual delay, it's got a dedicated tap tempo and loads of other features. But there's three specific features that I didn't know but ended up coming in so handy that I had to do a video about it. So let's do it. Alright guys, so the first feature I want to talk about is the actual reverb on the pedal. So Strymon, apart from the actual delay, gives you a spring reverb as well to use. It's a very simple reverb, but what that means is that if you got any delay parts that you normally play, you can now add extra ambience to them or extra depth to them just using that reverb setting. So for example, if you have like a clean part that you play, something like that for instance, so that's cool, that's the dry guitar. Now I'm just going to add a bit of delay to it, okay? So that's really cool. Obviously there's nothing wrong with that. The actual delay sounds amazing anyway. It's got a bit of modulation in it. So, but like I said, if you wanted to add even more depth to the part, you can then access the secondary setting under the time knob, which is the actual reverb. So I'm just going to put it on maximum, just to show you guys what it can do. So, there you have it. So now if I play the same part, so there we go, it gives the part more depth, so you can use that specifically in parts in songs that you play at gigs, for example. Now the cool thing about this feature as well is that obviously the reverb works in conjunction with the mix knob. So if you set the mix all the way up, so obviously your delay is going to get really loud, but the reverb is also going to get really loud, so you can get an effect like this. You have it, you know, reverb on top of your delay. I forgot to say as well, another way of using that feature would definitely be like on solos as well. So say if you have a solo that you wanted it to be a bit more like in the mix instead of up front, so maybe like a lead line that you wanted to not get in the way of the vocal, for example, that would be a good place to just add like a bunch of reverb to it, and then you'll sit a bit more backwards in the mix in a live situation. So that's it. So the second feature is actually my favorite one and a bit of a lifesaver, to be honest. It's the actual boost on the pedal, okay? So you can have an either 3 dB boost or cut, which you just set up and it just always activates when you turn the pedal on. So that might not seem that important or that much boost to begin with, but basically for me, and I'm sure for like a lot of you guys out there, my whole life when I'm playing live and I want to play a solo, if I want that solo to have a bit of delay on it, you need to step on the delay pedal and then on a boost pedal as well. Now, if you use your delay after your distortion or in the effects loop, 3 dB is more than enough, especially in a live situation, but it's more than enough to make that solo a lot louder, okay? So that means that now I don't have to step on 2 pedals anymore. I just need the 1 pedal, just press the delay and the solo becomes louder and has delay on it. So I actually managed to get rid of my clean boost pedal that I used to use for boosting solos. So I'll show you how it works. You basically access the boost here under the mix knob. So like in the middle is just like flat, so nothing's happening. So if you put it all the way up, it becomes 3 dB. Sometimes that's too much, by the way, so I need to use it around here, around 2 dB or 1.5. So just set it to 3 dB just to show you how it works. Say you're playing a solo like switch the pedal on. So that's it. It sounds a lot louder from here. I'm not sure if you guys will be able to tell in the video as much, but trust me, live the solo becomes so much louder that you do not need a boost pedal. So that's it. Right, so the third feature is actually a really cool one. It's the self-oscillation you can do with the pedal. So do you know when you're playing live or on record as well, if you got a part that you want to sound messy or really intense or just really noisy really, you know, what you see a lot of guitarists do is just get down on the floor and play with the feedback knob and the delay time knob, you know, to create that like proper noise, say for intros or sections in songs. Now with this pedal you don't need to do that. So if you actually, obviously when the pedal's on, if you actually hold the tempo foot switch down, it just does that. There's infinite repeats that become increasingly louder and messier as you hold the switch down. So I'll just show you how it works. That's just the pedal. So if you go, so that's it. Really cool. So you don't have to, so now you can basically be messy and stand up and look cool at the same time. Alright guys, that's it from me. I really hope you enjoyed the video and that it helped you, especially if you're looking to get a new delay pedal. So if that's the case, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you very soon.